All right, everyone, here we are with ticker symbol OCGN, Ocugen Inc. And before we jump into this chart, I do want to say welcome to all the first-time viewers and investors. Welcome to the channel, Invest for Tomorrow. To all the subscribers, welcome back. And as we dive into this chart, I do want every single investor and viewer to be aware that I have a new ticker symbol to share with you guys towards the end of this video. We're going to be comparing it to others in its sector. And I believe this is probably one of the biggest opportunities if it grows to what it's being projected to be by analysis ratings, by different articles that I've read, and just the infrastructure and everything this company has to offer moving forward. This is probably one of the biggest opportunities in the next 5 to 10 years. So stay tuned for more information on that. You definitely want to do your due diligence and research more on this one, but such a big opportunity that I want every single investor to have this at least on their radar and watch list to be aware on how it's moving and what's going on with it moving forward. And guys, I do want you guys to be aware. I'm going to launch my Patreon sometime this week. It could probably be very early, starting tomorrow or later this week. And you guys will be able to receive more information on that soon. But you guys will know about these ticker symbols way before I actually mention them here, because I actually do my thorough analysis and research on them. So you guys will know firsthand once I come across these and why I'm actually going to talk about these in the near future. You guys will know way before YouTube. And there's going to be a lot of other resources that I will be sharing with you guys through the Patreon, so you guys can learn more about stocks and different things about charts and so forth. So if you guys are interested in that, stay tuned for that. I look forward to seeing your comments down below, how you feel about it. But it's coming soon, probably as early as tomorrow or later this week. So let's jump in here with Ocugen, OCGN. OCGN broke through resistance, okay? And I have a lot of information that I'm going to go over Ocugen later in another video, so stay tuned for that tonight. But right now, I want to do the chart analysis as quick as possible so you guys are aware of some points of reference to look at moving into tomorrow. Broke through resistance, but it got rejected as soon as it hit this high here of 1212. I want every single investor to be aware of that for the next coming days and the rest of the week. Now, let's see our new resistance and support based off the last couple hours of the day. And I want us to also pay attention to where the 50-day moving average is and the lowest point before the run. So the lowest point was down here at 1010. You can write that down. So if support and the support level and the 50-day moving average, get broken through, this could be on its way down to newer lows. So support is 1064. That's our 50-day moving average. If that gets broken through, your next point of reference is 1010. You want to see how quickly the bulls are trying to reappear and bring it back up, or are the bears tearing this one down fairly fast? We're currently at 1097, and the highest point within the last couple of hours was right here, and it got rejected pretty fast, and that's 1119. If that gets broken through, the bulls can continue the momentum, hold themselves up, maintain leverage in bullish territory, and pull further away from the 50-day moving average. So for the bulls to stay in bullish territory, I do want to emphasize they need to break through 1119, turn it into a support, pull upwards, and their next goal would be up here at 1212. I know there's other resistance levels before that, but 1212 is the highest point reached in the day, and there was a quick rejection and leveling off right after that. So super important for 1119 to get broken through, for the momentum to continue, and the bulls can pull upwards. And then their next goal is 1212 to reach newer highs and new resistance levels. As always, if you found this video helpful and informative, please do so and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell to turn on all notifications and not miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community, and don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you watched this video. Stay tuned to the end, because this is probably one of the biggest opportunities, like I said earlier, for the next 5 to 10 years. And I'm not really into, overinflating or hyping a stock, but so much potential here in this sector and for this company moving forward. Stay tuned. So for everyone that has stayed to this point in the video, the ticker symbol I'm about to share with you guys is a big opportunity. There's a lot out there, but this one is in a sector that the opportunity to the price per share, to the market cap, is just so undervalued because it's so fresh and new into the market, and also it's a growing company. Once it makes it, just like the other big players in this sector, I mean, the opportunity will be big from this point moving outwards. So the potential here, according to this platform, their infrastructure and their business goals and everything that's projected about them, it's a big opportunity if everything obviously falls into place and so forth. So when I mean big, and you guys know I'm not hype, you guys know that I don't like to overinflate things or, make things seem bigger than they are, but I am here to emphasize that this stock is a big opportunity. So before we jump into the ticker symbol I'm going to share with you guys, I just want to quickly look here at Genius Brands. We talked about it yesterday, to add to your watch list. So this was at about 201 when market closed on Friday. So when I said this was a learning experience for anyone that didn't know or wasn't too familiar with it, it was showing signs based off of different indicators like the RSI, the MACD, and also the closer moving average, that there was a possibility that this could start to work its way up. Well, it certainly did. It went from 201 all the way to 220. Quickly dropped right back down. So the volatility, you can see it there. Now, you want to continue watching this one going into the week because there is opportunity probably for this one to continue to do this type of movement as long as indicators are showing that. But right now the ticker symbol is kind of fighting, right, to stay above that $2 mark, and it's coming right back down, and it's coming back really fast. I didn't think that it was going to come back that fast. I thought it would kind of consolidate a little bit higher, then probably pull back and then run back up. Something like that throughout the week. And who knows? Maybe it's pulling back to this point. More investors look at it as an opportunity, load up on shares, and bring this one back up. So you want to continue watching this one carefully. But this is a very speculative play. So I want every single investor to be aware of that. So what ticker symbol is it that I want to talk about? Well, it is OZON. This is the ticker symbol you want to add to your watch list. This is the big opportunity. So here we are. You can see how this IPO'd, right, at around $40. It ran up to 50, came back down, and then it ran back up to 56, came back down to 46. From that point forward, it spiked up to 68, and it's cooling off. So the cool thing about this one is that when you zoom in, yes, you could see the subtle downward movement in a very slow fashion because it's only gone down $4. But when you zoom out, you can kind of see that it's consolidating. It's hanging out within this channel. It hasn't broken through the $62 mark, and it hasn't broken through the highest point here after that drop of $66, almost $67. So you want to watch this carefully. If it breaks through 62, it could start to hit newer lows. And if it continues to stay in this channel, all it takes is another catalyst for this to run up. Look how small the market cap is. And what are they? Well, they're an internet retailer. They are comparable to Jumia, and if you want to compare it to the top dogs, Shopify, Amazon, eBay, and so forth. Now, even when we go to eBay, eBay's pretty small. These guys have so much more room. So who is Ozon? Well, they are the Amazon of Russia, pretty much. Based off the articles and everything that I've seen, that's pretty much what they are. I look forward to seeing what you guys find about this one. If you want to comment down below, I would appreciate it. Or what you have found if you already knew about this one. But very important to do some research here on this and not miss out on knowing more about it. Because look at eBay. eBay's market cap is 42 billion and it's in the 60s range. So yes, it's almost in the same type of sector, but this is even bigger. Ozon is even bigger. Look at that, 11 billion. So if this was to go into the 40 billion mark, just like eBay, like we could see here, 42, and it's going for 62 a share, there's probably more that goes into the market share, right, of these two different sectors, and then also the market cap and the price per share that make these valued differently. But once this hits like 40 billion, this is going to be upwards to, maybe 2x or 3x the current price. Think about that. So when we go to Jumia, let's see how Jumia is doing. Now, Jumia is comparable to this one. They're fresh, they're new. Jumia has a smaller market cap, and they're around the same price per share, right? So there's room here, even for Jumia, right? This is awesome stuff here. Now, when you compare the two of them, some people will say that Jumia has a little bit less of an infrastructure or growth potential than Ocgn. One is better than the other. That's more of a personal preference. But the top dog here that leads the whole pack is Amazon. Okay? Amazon leads the whole pack. Could these market caps of these companies reach these numbers? Possibly. It's going to take years, but it can possibly reach that. And if it even reaches half of that, just think about dividing this share price in half or even to 1/3 of this total amount and look at where these stocks are at. They're in the 60s. So much room here. So I definitely see big opportunity here. This is so fresh, and it started off at a nicer number than Jumia. That's another thing to consider. You know, it was priced in per share at a much better valuation than Jumia to start. Jumia was way back below $40. So this stock has started off, and if anyone that is an investor or viewer that remembers, you know, there might be some of you here watching my channel, when Amazon started, Amazon was around these prices. And it took years to get where it's at, but, you know, I'm not saying these are possibly going to be just like Amazon and that they are like Amazon, but the potential is there. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.